Abaqhankqalazi badele imvula babamba ungqelele bebonakalisa ukuxhasa kwabo amaPalestini bephethe iflag yakhona besithi mawakhululeke amaPalestini kumakhamandela ama-Israyeli. Bathi akukho nazikhukhula ezakubanqanda ukuba bangaqhankqalazi. Aba bahlali bakwavakalise ukuba ibaphethe kakubi imfazwe eqhubeka eMiddle East.
What motivated me basically is to think of the people of Palestine, for not as a person in South Africa, but as a brother of the people of Palestine, because we are all one human race, and what is happening there is completely not humane.
As a Muslim journalist, I've just come back from doing an interview with Dr. Imtiaz Suleiman from Gift of the Givers, whose teams are on the ground in Palestine. And what I've just heard first-hand information about the atrocities and the inhumane activities that's happening there, the bombing of hospitals in Palestine. So whether it's rain or shine, we have to show our support to the people of Palestine.
Enye yenkokheli zalomngcelele uMukta Rabban uthi kumele ukuba urhulumente womZantsi Afrika ame ngenyawo abonakalisa inkxaso ngokukwaya yonke into enokwenza neIsrayeli.
I think absolutely not. I think that the South African government, out of all governments globally, should recognize that, particularly with our history of apartheid, we should know what suffering is within this context. And what the Palestinians are going through is far worse, in my view, in my humble view, compared to what South Africa went through. So our government should be at the forefront of governments worldwide taking really, really firm stances of disassociation with Israel and support for Palestine. And so I think to reduce it simply to a public declaration that we do support and we will provide aid is insufficient. It is in fact a gross, misrepresentation of what our people should stand for. When the Palestinians release their statements, they always say that South Africa would understand our cause the most because they are an apartheid state. They are being evicted from their homes. They are being cut off, If you compare the apartheid state of South Africa, many years ago, compared to the apartheid regime that prevails today in Palestine, they are undergoing worse measures in the past weeks to have their buildings, their homes bombed, their hospitals, their schools targeted, their water cut off, their electricity cut off, their international aid cut off. That is worse than what the apartheid government did to the people of South Africa years ago.
URabban ukwathe ukubulewa kwamaPalestini ayonto efanele kuba ichukumisa abantu abakwinkolo yamaMuslim kuphela.
The support for Palestine will never die. It will never die. Whether it is from the Muslims only, and you might have noted today, you might have seen in the audience that there were many Muslims participating, because this is not only a humanitarian crisis for us, it is both a humanitarian and religious crisis for us. But for the world, it is a humanitarian crisis. To kill, to massacre people, and this is happening on the world stage.
Abaququzeleli boluqhankqalazo bathi abazukudinwa, bathi baza kuthathisa kwakhona kweli tsheli umngcelele baza kubamba kwisitalathu ikhaledini eGqeberha ngomgqibelo. Kweendaba ze-MPK TV, ndinguzandile Bokwana eSummerstrand eGqeberha.